Hi, this is Carrie Babbitt. Welcome to Expanding Your Options with Frog Dog Studio for December 2013. This month I'm going to be working on showing you how to put together this project using different art mediums and supplies from each Frog Dog kit. Here are a few of the things that I started pulling together as I laid out all my kits and decided to make a little holiday wall hanging featuring the ephemera and the fabric and the stencil from the new December kit. And so what I'm going to do is start with making the backgrounds using products from June through December. So I took a piece of just light chipboard that came in the packaging from the December kit, and then I took the backing for the sticky canvas that's in your December kit, and I cut it to make it look like a big tag, and then started ripping off a little bit of the white to make the base for my project. I am going to paint over these using the stencil and some fun things from the kits, and we'll go from there to start creating our background. Then I'll show you how to layer all the different art mediums on top. So I painted the background all white really thickly with lots of lines so that there's kind of a modeling cream type texture on there in the pure white. And then once this dries, I'm going to layer the pearl modeling cream over the top with the Tim Holtz stencil that comes in the kit to make just a layered tone on tone type of a white background. Okay, here we go with the modeling cream. I'm just going to take a nice thick layer on top of this stencil here, layer it on top of the white that's already there, just to create a thick pattern on top of the white painted background. Something else that I wanted to try in this with the modeling cream over the top is just using some of the distress glitter from last month's kit. Just kind of let that attach to parts of the modeling cream. See how that looks. Put the glitter mixed in this time to kind of see what I like. I think I kind of like this where it's mixed into the modeling paste. So the nice thing about that is that we can just wipe this all down and start over again with the glitter mixed into the modeling cream. As this is drying, which will take quite a while because I've got such thick gloppy layers of the modeling cream and the paint, I do want to add a few little layers while the paint is still wet. So I'm going to place these newspaper clippings from the October kit in a few different areas. I picked this one because it said first freeze forecast. This one, talk of peace, kind of more of the holiday wording, and then some pattern paper pattern from the first kit, the June Frog Dog kit. Place that in there, here and there, and I'm going to let it dry slightly and then rip off the edges so that it really just adds a little bit of layering without the hard edges of this. Using just a slightly damp brush, I'm going to brush over the top of this just to get it a little bit wet so that it will soak down in there and attach to the background before I rip off the excess and see whatever sticks to the page is what sticks to the page. Okay, this is how it looks after I've let it dry with the multi-medium and some water and ripped off some of the edges, some of the front, so it distresses a little bit more to layer my background a little bit more. Next up, I'm going to use the stamp a snowflake stamp from the December kit with just some black spray ink and paint to stamp a little bit onto the back of this. So I just want a couple of little distressed snowflakes here and there. And then I am going to wash the whole thing with some watercolor. So from last month's kit, the November kit, we got this gorgeous watercolor set. So I'm going to just take a quick shimmer some of the metallic and neutral colors to give this whole background a shimmery watercolor look. You won't really be able to see the effect that this has. It's so hard to see a white on white type of a shimmer, but in real life it looks gorgeous and just adds a sheen to the white painted background. And then I'm going to take the gray silverish color and just kind of brush that on in a few spots as well to give a shimmer there in a darker color. As I continue to layer products from the past Frog Dog kits onto this background, it's just going to add a lot more of a collagey look, a distressed look, a fun mixed media look, gives a lot of interest to it. So I'm going to continue to layer neutral products from past kits onto the top of this background. I'm going to use Crackle Accents from the July kit and some glitter paste and Inka Gold from the August kits. All in neutral colors, whites and silvers and clears, just to add some more interesting texture and dimension to the project. So I'm going to take the Crackle Accents on top of this stamped snowflake images and just rub it in over the top of that. It will create a really fun crackle effect just in the snowflake areas. So I'm just going to put a whole bunch on top of there. And then just place it where I want it to be, and kind of a thinner layer over the top of these snowflakes just with my finger. And then in a few different areas, I'm going to just add some of the glitter paste. We've got the glitter mixed in with the stencil and the modeling cream here, and then I'm going to add this more of an iridescent glitter paste just in areas on the background. So here I'm going to take it just to soften up a few of these edges where the pattern is here and the paper is here. Just to add kind of a brighter glitter to it. This glitter paste from the August kit has kind of more of that icy, wintry look, which will be great for this Christmas holiday project. Then once that dries, I'm going to add some silver with the Inka Gold around the edges and in a few spots around the canvas. As this background dries, I am going to work on another little part of the project using a Maya Road canvas star from November's paper crafting kit. I used them for my project. This is one that I ended up not needing, and so I'm going to make it over for this project. Using the Dylusions white spray ink from September's kit, the embossing paste from October's kit, mixed in with just a little bit of some of the green spray ink Lindy's from the October kit as well. I like how the spray ink kind of seeps out into the embossing paste. That's kind of the look that I'm going for. While this was drying, I decided that I wanted to add some glitter to it. So I added some of the red glitter from last month's kit, and I decided I wanted some green as well. So that's really easy to customize using the alcohol ink from the June Frog Dog kit. So I took some of the gold glitter from last month's kit and just dropped some green alcohol ink into it, and it immediately just colors up the gold and turns it into this gorgeous green color, which is going to be perfect for the project that I'm working on now. So that's a fun and quick way to customize some glitter, expanding your options with alcohol ink from the June kit. While the star is drying, I'm going to use a few more things layering up this big tag that I'm going to put on top of the background, and we're going to use some of this red mesh from the December kit and the modeling cream to add a little bit of texture to this, add a little bit of glitter to this, and then we'll add some accents from the previous kits, some tape from the July kit, paint chip from the September kit, and then a few other things from this current kit to finish up the project using products from every single Frog Dog kit. Okay, so my background is finally about finished. As one last touch, I'm going to add some green silks in Fern, is the specific color, around the edges of this background. And then I will layer everything else on top to finish it off. I changed my mind a little bit as I went along and as I kind of laid things on top to see what I like best. So I've changed the fabric underneath and changed a few things that you'll see as I assemble the final product. As you can see, I layered this with the red mesh, and it gives this great kind of a cheesecloth texture with the shimmer of the modeling cream. Put some of the customized glitter over the top of that, and now I'm just going to continue layering. I'm going to add some silks paint to this fabric just to kind of add another texture to that, add some to the red to customize that a little bit, add my embellishments, my ephemera, to just continue having fun layering this all up with the fun trims from the December kit. So I will do a fast forward showing of kind of how I finish up the project. I hope you liked this month's edition of Expanding Your Options. As you can see, the more kits you get, the more you can just go to town layering art mediums, accents, stencils, different kind of products to create great texture, dimension, and interest, and fun during the process to your mixed media project. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.